Well, I thought I'd been getting plenty of sun, but I guess not. I feel like I still look pretty pale. Alright, well, it's almost noon now. I already washed the pan out. Got a clean pan today. I started trying to make breakfast like 2 hours ago, but I don't know how far I guess. Man, I look like shit in this light. I look worse than I did yesterday. I feel like the towel helps my skin look a little bit better. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, I started breakfast earlier. Then I realized that I needed to dump my phone. I could have probably not dumped it, but it needed to be done, so I did it. And that took... Should I wrap this in a paper towel or put it in a plastic bag? That took a couple hours. A couple hours to get everything off my phone. Mostly because it messed up halfway through the first time. I think I just need to move the files over in smaller amounts. But yeah, clean pan today. And I'm gonna try to, I'm about to go get it. I was about to say, oh, I should probably stop making videos when I'm high. And I should. I think I'm gonna quit smoking weed during the day. Usually I get up and do a wake and bake. Can you see the pan's clean? Yeah, you kind of can. Usually I get up and do a wake and bake before my workouts. Since I started smoking weed, that's normally been a thing for me. Except for when I've stopped. Like, I started smoking weed when I got out of the Army because I just needed something to help me calm down, man. I was pretty hyped up when I got out of the Army. Because I just got back from Afghanistan, and yeah. So I was pretty strung out when I came back. Amped up, not strung out, amped up. Pretty amped up. And someone in my family, I shouldn't say that, someone I know, is readily accessible for me to get a pot whenever I want. Was. I'm gonna go outside. I'll be right back. While I'm waiting for the pan to get warm. Let me make sure I don't burn anything while I'm outside. Yeah. Gets hotter faster than I expect it to, actually. Can I see? Can you show the pan? Yeah, look how nice it looks, man. I didn't start using steel pans until recently, until I bought these. I always used non-stick, and I don't know why. I guess that's because that's what I was raised on, you know. But then the whole thing with Teflon is bad for the environment, and not necessarily that it's in the pan. More about that. It's the chemicals that are used to make it. But all that stuff comes out of the earth. So ultimately, is it bad for the environment? I mean, it came out of the ground. It was combined or mixed or, reformed. The contents definitely were changed by man once they were extracted from the ground. But that doesn't change what they are at the core. Okay, well, I thought I was going to get a token, but it turns out my bowl is cached. Didn't realize. So, I guess I'll just be right back to making breakfast. It smells so good. Turn the heat up a little bit. And yeah, my experience with cooking with steel pans, I don't know why you'd use anything else, man. It's better than cooking with nonstick. Way better. First of all, I don't have problems with food sticking to the pan. Second of all, it's way easier. It's easier to clean than fucking nonstick is for me. I don't know, man, because you have to be so careful with nonstick. Oh, don't touch it. You might fuck it up. When it's stainless steel, you just do whatever you want and get it clean. Man, I sound so dumb sometimes, some of the shit I say. Anyways, I'm trying to wait until... Is the oil smoking yet? No. So, it needs to make it hotter. It smells good, though. Like popcorn right now, actually. I guess it means I could work on loading a bowl. Since I'm planning on smoking some more weed today. Since I already started this morning, that's kind of how it goes for me. If I start off smoking weed that day, then in the morning especially, then yeah, I'm going to be smoking weed all day. Because it's not until really the next day that I start to feel clear-headed again. Like completely clear-headed. I mean, right now I'm pretty good. That's why I'm smoking some more, because I'm not fuzzy enough. But I did manage to get everything is uploaded onto the laptop now. I think I've got everything uploaded. All my SD cards have been cleared off, and all I have to do is do some editing. I need to go through, I need to clean out the trash. I dumped my whole iPhone, everything on there. Turns out people have been using my, I found some nudes of myself on my camera. And I knew I had my camera out in the bathroom when I was naked. And I was looking at myself in my camera, but I didn't take any fucking pictures, man, because I don't do that shit. That's something I don't do. Not saying I never have. The one time I've done it, you couldn't prove it was me. I sent one dick pic my whole life. Somebody had to talk me into it. And you wouldn't even know about it unless I told you. All right, that's too hot. Too hot, too hot, too hot. I mean, it's right where I want it to be, but the butter's starting to turn brown. I do not want to burn it. Yeah. It smells so fucking good, though. So yeah, I'm not one of those kinds of people that does that kind of shit. I guess it's pretty common in society nowadays. I guess that's pretty normal. I know the last time I was in the dating scene, a chick sent me a nudie pic without me even asking. I mean, we weren't even talking about that kind of stuff. She just said, "Want to see it?" and then sent it to me. Thought that was hilarious. But I've never really done that. Not my kind of thing, man. Not really sure why. I like seeing naked chicks. But yeah, I mean, from what I can tell, most of society has some kind of personal pornography they keep on their phone at all times. Almost everybody that has a phone with a camera on it makes some pornography with it. Down to my next 3 dozen eggs, or I'm sorry, 2.5 dozen, I guess. Right, this is 5, yeah. Only got 2.5 dozen eggs left. Yeah, since I bought that box, I'm gonna have to buy another box pretty soon, actually. When you're eating 3 eggs almost every day, it goes pretty fast. pretty well stocked up on oatmeal for a while. Probably turn the heat down. Just give myself a little bit more time with everything else that I'm trying to get done. Excuse me. Oh, so I guess I could check in, see about the... I haven't even talked to the neighbors about how much are their eggs. I don't want to go over there and find out that they cost twice as much as fucking Walmart, and then I could be like, well, I can't pay you twice as much as Walmart, man. I don't care about if it's organic or not. Is it an egg? You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I can't afford. I can only do, is it an egg? Is it an egg? Yeah, good. All right, I can buy that. I can't pay extra because, you know, you only fed your chickens a certain kind of foods, unfortunately. Or whatever. Eggs are almost fucking done. Okay. Why did I want to wait for the camera today? Besides just to document that I'm making my own food. That seems kind of silly. I think the reason I wanted to wait for the camera, man, they got super brown today. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to butter the toast. Dang it. But as you can see, I'm not having any problem getting these eggs. Or you can't see, actually. But yeah, I'm not having any problem getting these eggs out of this pan. No problem whatsoever. So I don't understand people that don't use stainless steel. That's so strange to me. Why does nonstick even exist? Is that just like something... It makes no sense, man. The stainless steel is easier to use than the fucking nonstick is. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna try and be on top of it with stirring the oatmeal today. I don't know why it's been. I don't know what the deal is with the. It's been coming out way too fucking runny. So I don't know if the line on the package is wrong or. That's way runny. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it now. It's too late. Okay. Butter the toast. Butter the bread so I can get the toast going. I got this shirt. Man, I got a great deal on these shirts. I'm actually in a bit of a conundrum because I'm pretty sure, man, I already got a good deal on these shirts when I bought them, I feel like. I got 12 shirts for $40. Plus tax, so like $43, something like that. $42.50, something like that. That's 12 shirts. That's pretty good, right? Well, I went ahead and ordered a second package of shirts. So that's 24 shirts now, but I paid $80. That's good. I mean, for t-shirts, man, undershirts, whatever. Yes, thank you. And they're 100% cotton. Which I like. I like natural. I'm not a big fan of polyester. Or natural fibers. Anyways, they sent me. So they took both the bags of shirts. They sent the shirts in these bags, in plastic bags. That's how they stored them. Then they put the 2 plastic bags that the shirt came in into one bigger bag. Well, now they're showing on the shop that I've only received 1 bag. They want to refund me for half of my shirts. So I don't know what to do about that, man. I mean, fuck. I feel like I already got a good deal on the shirts, paying $40 for 12 of them. You know, $45, whatever it is, $5 a shirt. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. At the same time, if it was me, if I was the shop owner, I guess that's how I should think about it. I would just say, well, that's our mistake. That's our mistake, man. Go ahead and just keep the shirts. Would I really say that? I mean, it's not even the shopkeeper's mistake. Or is it? Not sure. So I don't know. I know most people would just be immediately like, haha, I got 12 more shirts. And I don't blame them. I think that's probably what I should do too. But not haha, just like, thank you. I got something else for free over Christmas. I think that pan, I got that pan for free. I don't remember what it was. But I think it was the pan. Both of them, maybe 2 of them. No, I think it was this one I got for free. So I can't even really be sad about it. I don't know if I should be telling on myself. I think it's fine, actually. It's not like I maliciously set out and tried to steal from them. It's more like my good fortune. I hope that's the correct way to think about it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with what they're going to do. If they automatically refund me, that's what happened the last time. I just didn't say anything. Why? And I would say something if there was like an easy way, but I have to go through and it takes my time now to make sure that they get their money. So I don't know. What would Jesus do? What do you think Jesus would do? Such a funny question. Anyways, I was waiting for the shirts to do laundry. I really need to do laundry. I would be a lot more motivated to do laundry if this side needs to be cooked a little longer. Look how good that is. I would be more motivated to do laundry if I had some clothes I actually wanted to wear, but I just have the same shit that I've had because I've been living in my truck for so long. No point in getting clothes that you need to hang up or, you know, not for me. Maybe for some people, not for me. Oops. Which is basically just some short, I mean, because I lived in Austin. You almost don't even ever need a jacket there. Or at least when I was living there. Oatmeal did not thicken up very much. It's funny, after I set it up, it comes out perfect. Now it's too runny. Nope. Why did I get the camera out? To brainstorm more about how to get to heaven. It's so funny. The Bible's such a funny book, man. With all the riddles and shit. What's even funnier is the not riddles part, where it says shit like, people who, I don't know, I'm shaking the honey. I don't need to shake the honey. Where it talks about people who put their put stock in fantasies. Can't remember the exact passage. It's got to be in Proverbs somewhere, because that's all I've been reading. I might just play video games all day today. I need to do laundry. I wish I had a washing machine here, man. The shit would already be done. I could just buy one. Maybe I'll look at buying a washer and dryer. I probably should. Because having to go to laundromat is not it. I would have already started my laundry. If I had a washer and dryer here. And there's a spot right here. The shitty part is, that's where I put my trash can. And there's really nowhere else to put the trash can. If I put a washer and dryer in here. Maybe here, but then you still can't. You know what I mean? And it's in the walkway. But I really like these shirts. They feel nice. They feel really good on my skin. I have to re-up on groceries, or at least milk and orange juice, butter, a couple items. I was going to do laundry today. I should do laundry. I was going to do it yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to now. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else today. I might just go to sleep if I take a nap. I finally managed to get some sleep last night. That was nice. But I haven't got to. Man, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do jack shit. So, right now I can pay all my bills easily and not work. And the bank will extend me a line of credit. But it's still kind of a thin. I still have kind of a thin. I don't even need to wash this really. Margin. It's not as thin as it was since I paid off one of my credit cards. But I took on some credit card debt because I wasn't having to pay rent, and I wasn't expecting to have to pay rent anytime soon either. But that changed, and I still had the credit card debt unexpectedly. So I still had the credit card debt. I still have some. And that's what I'm saying. I still have some. I try not to have any. Oops. One thing it took me a long time to learn was wipe down the shit as soon as you're finished. It's a lot easier to clean then. But yeah, so I try not to have any debt ever. Most of my life has been debt free. I have taken a few auto loans. I had one credit card up until recently, up until I got these credit cards that I have now. I had only ever had two credit cards, I'm sorry. One of them they pretty much give you when you join the Army. I forgot what it's called. I'm sure somebody that's in the military knows what I'm talking about. And then one of them I got a Best Buy card when I got back from Afghanistan because they were offering free interest on your purchases. And even though I had the cash, I was trying to build my credit up since I didn't have any credit because I never had any. You know, that's what happens. If you don't use the credit system, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter how much money you have in your bank account. That doesn't affect your credit score. If you don't use the credit system, then you have no credit, no matter how much money you have. So I had planned on buying a house after I got back from Afghanistan. had enough money to almost. I probably could have bought a house flat out somewhere. I'm sure I could have. I had enough money then that I could still buy a house flat out right now. But that's not what I was looking at. I wasn't, just wasn't even aware. I was the main thing. I wasn't even aware that was within my options. So anyway, I started trying to build my credit up since I bought a TV. Bought a TV and an Xbox 360, the plasma TV. I bought a plasma fucking TV because the blacks were so much better than the LCDs. LEDs were not a thing yet. I don't know if they didn't have them or they just weren't regularly available. But the options were LCD or plasma. And even though plasma was heavier and used a hell of a lot more energy, the color was just it was 10 times better than an LCD as far as I was concerned. All right, that concludes today's breakfast.